Let me introduce you to SAS graphs, and we will learn how to create vertical bar chart, horizontal bar chart, pie chart, stack chart in SAS. So let's directly get to the action. So to create chart, and just to let you know, this is the link where you can go and read it. It will give you some good idea about the graphs. We will learn it by practice. So we are going to use student data once again, and let me create the vertical bar chart. To create the vertical bar chart, what you need to keep in mind, you need to use command V bar, vertical chart V bar, and you are using GC chart. I'll show you that if what happens if you just put the chart. So when you are running it, it will produce a vertical chart and it will produce the percentage. So let me show it to you. So this has produced you the chart, like 52.5, and what percentage of data you have here. It is saying you 5% here at 72.5. These are the mid value of the height, right? Mid value of the height. So it has produced you, there are 30% data here, means if you remember there are 20 data sets, 20 observations. So here 6 records are there, like that. Now let me show you that what happens if you put, in lieu of type percent, if you put sum. And this time I'm using horizontal bar chart, so I'm using H bar. In lieu of V bar, I'm using H bar. So let me just show it to you. So obviously the bar should come horizontally, which is there. And think of sum produces many things. It gives you fric, right? It gives you cumulative frequency, percentage, cumulative percentage. So sum is also that way very handy because, and the graph is bound to be looking similar the way it was looking earlier. So sum has produced you these things. When you say percentage, it just produces this. But the graph, as it is bound to happen, it will look proportionate the way you look at either percentage or the fric. Now let me show you how do you create a pie chart. So to create a pie chart, I'm creating pie chart by gender and sum this time. So it will produce a pie chart of gender. It is saying there are 6 female, 14 male. It is showing you that 70% data belongs to male, 30% belongs to female here. If you want to create a stacked chart, right? You want to create a stacked chart where, within each bar, you want to see that how many people from different gender is there. We can use the subgroup command. This is very handy, especially when you are dealing with a logistic regression kind of modeling, where you want to see that what is the distribution of response variable 0 and 1 binary outcome variable within each within each bar of the numeric variable. Let me show it to you, you will understand it better. So when I'm running it like this, see what it has done this time. It has created the histogram of the numeric variable, and within each group it is saying me how many female, how many male. If you have lot of numeric variable and you run it like this, let's say in case of logistic regression model, it can give you the histogram, and within that it can give you how many 0 and how many 1, which can be very handy because that itself is giving you that where is the concentration of 1, and you can make out that this variable probably should be having, it makes it point to take it forward or not. It has a consistent trend or not. Anyway, so you are creating that subgroup. Within each bar you are creating the subgroup. Why? Because you put the command subgroup equal to gender and you got it. Now I will show you that proc G chart produces a colorful chart here. If you forget it to put G, just put the proc charts. Let's see what happens. This time the graph will not be colorful, as you can see, and it is using the text. So if you think of it, is putting FFF here, MMM here. If you look at very carefully, you can see that till here you have female and after that you have male. So it produces a more of a, I should say, just the the graph which is like not graphical. Graphical charts are obviously much more colorful and better to understand. So that's how you do it. And if at all by any chance you want to, like run it for each category separately, I will show you in the next section that how you create separate chart for each category. Or let me rather show it here itself. So if you want to create separate chart for each group, let's say you want to create height by chart, but for each gender separately, you need to first sort the data. And once you have sorted the data, then actually you can use the by statement. See, I have not used any out data here, so student data itself got sorted. And now if I run it by gender, it will create for each gender the vertical bar chart of height separately. So it has created for gender female and it has created for gender male. So that's how you got it. You got chart for each category separately by using the by statement.